Hello, this is Dalen75 Games, and I just want to talk about the state of my channel, which also includes XCOM, Enemy Within. So I finished one playthrough on the normal difficulty setting, and I did say at one point I was going to do a classic setting, and I do plan to do that right after the Bureau DLC, which is also XCOM as well, guys. Once that's done, I'll be playing through another whole playthrough of this on Classic. Now let's see if I can survive. Now I thought I was a really good player. I mean, I was playing through normal and I like 3-4 playthroughs. I never lost one country. I never had any issues. I'm not sure what happened with the last playthrough. I was able to save 2 countries, which were days away from being lost, and but unfortunately I did lose 2 in the first third of the game, I think it was. So we're going to try in Classic, and one of the reasons I don't like playing Classic is because of how tough it is, of course. It's the thin men taking shots at you and critting your unarmored guys for like 6 damage, and when they only have like 6 hit points to begin with. And they hit. I was getting frustrated, like these thin men were hitting at long ranges just about every time. And critting, probably 2/3 the time, half the time, 2/3. It's just, I'm like, this is ridiculous. It's not fair at all. But we'll try it. We'll go through it, and we'll do our damn best. I'm sure I'm going to take a lot of casualties. I might lose a few countries. I might even lose the game. But I'm going to try it, and if I lose, I lose. So be it. Okay, as for the rest of my videos, what's going on, and what's going to happen with the future of the channel, it's I'm going to have another playthrough of XCOM, of course, just like I said. And if any new DLC comes out, I'm going to have another playthrough on that, and we're going to try to stick to Classic from now on. Okay, so that being said, I can only play XCOM so many times before I... I mean, literally go look at my playlist. It's about 70 videos. I have 150 videos up, guys, and there's about 70 videos are just to XCOM. I know half of that's the Bureau. But there's going to be another at least 30 videos, if I can make it that far, for XCOM Enemy Within on Classic. So I'm going to continue. So outside of XCOM, outside of that, we're going to continue with my Crusader Kings, and that's going to be taken all the way up to and include Europa Universalis 4, which I have not played at all, and there's a new DLC coming out for it. I think it's just out now, just in the last week, about expansion of and colonization of the Americas, and tweaking some of the rules a bit here and there. So I'm really looking forward to that. If you like strategy games at all, and you haven't given any of Paradox games a try, you're missing out, like enormous. I thought Civ strategy games and Firaxis strategy games in general were good, but it's just more detailed and more realistic with Paradox games. And I'm not a real-time against turn-based. I like both. But Paradox is real-time, which with pause. It's kind of like Baldur's Gate, kind of like Dragon Age, and even Mass Effect in that regard. You got the action going on, then you can pause it at any time. So it's similar to that. And yeah, so we're going to continue with that, and that's going to be, whoa. It's about 1,000 years of gameplay, and I've done over 20 videos, and we're just not even 100 years into it, so yeah, it's gonna be 200 videos, maybe 300 in total. That's gonna be my biggest Let's Play. Okay, so aside from that, we have what am I working on? Project 99 EverQuest, of course. That probably has more subscribers to my channel than anything else, especially lately. Thank you very much for sending some traffic my way, Bits and Bob, Super Bits and Bob. I've gotten about 15 new subscribers just in the last week because of that. And of course, I'm going to be pumping out a lot of those videos over the next year and a half. I'm going to add in EverQuest's next landmark when I'm allowed to show footage of it, which might not be for 6 months from now. This is of course, this is early January 4th. So yeah, beta's just open beta, or not open beta, but beta begins in March, I believe, or is it February? March or February. And yeah, of course, that's going to go on for a while. So we're looking at least till the middle of the year before I can even show anything from that. So that's a ways away, and I'm not going to cut off my Project 99 for EverQuest Next Landmark. However, when EverQuest Next comes out, I'm assuming it's going to be early to mid, possibly even late next year. Could almost be 2 years away. I'm going to cut off Project 1999 EverQuest and move on to the newer EverQuest. Not that I dislike Project 99 EverQuest, I've had a lot of fun with it. I just can only devote so much of my time to one, and I'm really looking forward to EverQuest Next. I've already explained a bit about the reasons why in my latest Project 1999 video. And so we've got a good year to 2 years of Project 1999 coming out, and I try to put out one a week, possibly more. So we're looking at 50 to 100 videos of that. That's a lot, guys. That's a heck of a lot. So don't worry about Project 99. And how many videos of that can you possibly watch? I mean, I'll have, by the time that's out, I'll have over 100 videos for sure. But by the time I'm done with that, so yeah. EverQuest Next, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there, millions of people that are going to be looking forward to it once they hear about it. And hopefully it will be the next best thing, though I'm not going to hold my breath. It could be a disaster. Never know. Alright, so after XCOM Enemy Within, when that playthrough is done, this on Classic, I'm going to be throwing in RPGs, which are... RPGs and strategy are my favorite. And MMOs. So MMOs are RPGs just with other players, I guess. Very, very long plays of RPGs. That's what MMOs are. But anyways, yeah, and the first game I want to add will be Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition and Baldur's Gate 2 and Throne of Ball. I've got all of that enhanced. I'm a huge fan of that. And that, in a way, it is similar to XCOM, is that you're using swords and bows and magic, of course. It's not guns and explosives and plasma weapons. I'm looking forward to that. I haven't played it yet. I've looked at it at the beginning. Hopefully it will be a lot of fun. I'll see about any mods I can add to that. And after that, I'm not sure how many videos that would be. That could be 100 videos right there. Now we're talking in a few months. Took me 2 months to do XCOM Enemy Within, so it's January. We're looking at about March before that will come in, the Baldur's Gate Enhanced, and a playthrough of all of the 2 official games and the expansion could be at least 100 videos. And then after that, I plan to actually get on into the Elder Scrolls. Now, I'm considering doing Morrowind Enhanced game and sound. The mod makes the world look a lot different. Boy, I probably put in about 800 hours of that. I probably stopped playing about 6 months ago. That game looks pretty damn good with the mod. Like the people, the faces. It is nothing like the original game, the vanilla game, I should say. I'm not going to say it looks like Skyrim. I would say it's the faces look better than Oblivion for sure. Some of them look better than Skyrim, I'll give them that. It's kind of funny because they tried to model some of the female faces. I've seen Jessica Alba on one. Complete. You can't mistake it. She's Jessica Alba. There's another one that's Christina Applegate. It's kind of, I wouldn't have done that if I was the people making it. I would have tried to make them look pretty, but not try to model them after somebody else. And I swear there's a couple other people that look... other races that are modeled after some kind of famous people out there. But it looks good, it plays good, it's actually about as stable as Skyrim. When I had it up and running, it took me at least a week, I'm not joking, maybe 8 days of trying to get it running. This is about a year back, and we're going to get that going, and I have a whole bunch of mods added to it. Should be a lot of fun. So that's the future of this channel this year. That's basically my plans for this year. And I've got other RPGs I want to do in the future. I mean, I've got Dragon Age 1, 2, and possibly Dragon Age 3 will be out, if not this year, sometime next year. After that, what do I have? Oh, one of my favorite RPGs of all time, and it only became my favorite because of the add-on, was... oh, jeez, why can't I think of it? Neverwinter Nights 2. With Mask of the Betrayer. Now, Neverwinter Nights 2 was a great game in itself. The ending was horrible. made me wonder just what the hell happened. What was I just watching? I played. You play through 50 hours of a game only to find out that you think everyone's dead in your group, but you don't know. So it's open. And they left it like that for I don't know how long, a year. And then Mask of the Betrayer comes through. It doesn't explain everything what happened to your former group, but it really finishes off the story for you and has an extremely probably the most satisfying for me, because hey, I like romances in games. I like it. I guess my imagination is there to fill in the blanks where a lot of people say romances in games aren't realistic, so why bother? Hey, it's just me. I like them. I don't get all gushy over them, but I like them. So with Mask Betrayer, it really created a very satisfying ending to that, and that might have to wait till sometime next year, maybe the middle of next year, after Baldur's Gate and Morrowind. Morrowind, I'm looking at 200 hours minimum. And actually after Morrowind, I would love to do an Oblivion playthrough. I've never finished Oblivion. That game bugged out on me. Every 10 minutes to half an hour I was facing a crash, and it just got unplayable for me. I've never finished it. I have finished the original Morrowind, and I have not finished Skyrim. I got very far, and I had a bug with the mod for these enhanced sounds. It was an awesome mod, except it kept on making your save file bigger and bigger until it just crashed on you every 5 seconds. You could not play it. It just corrupted the save files. Not just that save file, every save file. It was a terrible bug. So I would love to do Morrowind and then do Oblivion and Skyrim. Oblivion and Skyrim are going to have to wait till next year at some point. Possibly going into 2016. So that's the future of my channel, and I hope I'm not being extremely long-winded here and lost your attention ages ago, but that's what I'm doing. I really appreciate everyone subscribing to me, and I hope to keep you all, and I hope to add a lot more. I love it when people comment on my channels. I'll always answer you. I've taken a lot of... I have to say it was Super Bits and Bob that inspired me to start making videos, Project 1999 videos, and I kind of modeled how I do my channel after Metal Canyon, who's actually, he has over 10,000 subscribers. He does a lot of videos. He puts out like 5, 20, half-an-hour videos every day. He's very good. I like watching him. I haven't watched his XCOM videos because I was making them at the same time, but I'm sure they're very well done as well. And so between him, Metal Canyon, and Super Bits and Bob, I kind of modeled how I do my narration and my game style after Super Bits and Bob for the Project 1999 videos I do. And so yeah, you two guys, yeah, thanks for everything. You didn't even have to you didn't have to know that you inspired me. You just had to do what you're doing, and that's where I got a lot of my ideas from. Another guy I really like is Geek Domo. I follow all his EverQuest Next videos. I follow everything he does, kind of like I follow everything that Super Bits and Bob does. And his Geek Domo's EverQuest Next videos, when he was calling out for someone to come on his Into the Portal channel, I was one of the candidates, although I came into it too late. Of course, I was very sick. This is over a month ago, and I didn't get to see it till it was too late. But I'm pretty sure legendary Neurotoxin was a shoo-in, because he was so much involved with the people on that channel, or sorry, in that video he does of Into the Portal for EverQuest Next. All right, guys. So I rambled on enough here. It's probably been at least 5 minutes. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. There's a lot more coming. So I look forward to what I'm gonna do in the future. Bye.